but it's time to let it go. It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on in the way of being long gone. Time to wake up, time to wake up. I try so hard to fade away, but something's forcing me to stay. It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on in the way of being long gone.
Well, hey guys, so I'm on my way to work. This morning I did my Blogalati. She's got a new muffin top killer workout song challenge that is a good one, and I love her song challenges. She'll basically do one exercise for the entirety of a song, and it's like a little 5-minute get your day jiving kind of thing. But I did her, and then as you guys saw, I made a chocolate chia seed pudding for lunch today. So I'm gonna have that at the noon hour. Skincare update this morning. I tried out the Biore UV watery gel because I finished up the watery essence, that tube of it. And as far as I can tell, they're pretty much identical. I mean, I know that if you go online, you know, they'll tout one being better for oily skin, shiny skin, whatever. And as I go through the day, maybe I'll detect that. But as far as I can tell, they're essentially identical. I suppose this one is slightly less watery, but I think it goes on really nicely. I enjoy these Biore UV watery essence gel sunscreens. They're working out well for me so far. I really like them. Still using good old Dr. Jart's as my quote-unquote makeup. And last night I tried out the Hamish All Clean Balm as a cleanser to remove my sunscreen and makeup. And prior to that, I of course have been using the Hada Labo cleansing oil, and I've also been alternating that on with the Purity All Clean by Banilico. And of all three that I've tried so far, I still love the Hada Labo cleansing oil. I think the best, just because I think it's just easier to use. I do like the beauty bombs though, they're nice. The Hamish one and the Banilico one that I'm using, which I'll list down below from the nice folks at Beauty Sesh, they're both really nice and they're both a lot of fun to use, but they're both very similar. I don't really see much of a difference between the two, so I think you would be good to go with either one. They're both very nice. They do have fragrance in them. However, I follow the oil cleanse component up with a gentle hyaluronic acid foaming wash by Hada Labo to take it off. You could alternatively use, you know, CeraVe face wash that I've used in the past, and because these oils should not be left on the skin for a prolonged period of time, but they're great as a gentle way to remove the mascara and the sunscreen from the face. So anyways, guys, oh, and update, I finished off the Beauty ET that I got from iHerb, and I went ahead and repurchased another jar of Beauty Dust from Urban Outfitters. I had a $5 off coupon there. from my rewards, so at least I was able to save $5 and get it for $25 instead of the painful $30. I've just started budgeting that into my grocery budget, you know. It's a luxury that clearly I enjoy and don't want to give up. I tried an alternative and didn't find that it satisfied me. I drink that solely for the taste, not for any purported health benefit or skin benefit, because there's no evidence for either. But I love the way beauty does taste, and if you're interested in how it tastes, I can only recommend that you try it out yourself. It's a subtle sweetness that it imparts, and I put it directly in my coffee, and I showed you guys how I made my coffee in my last vlog, so if you missed that one, check it out. But anyways, I am on my way to work, and I'll check in with you guys at the noon hour. Hey guys, so it is the noon hour. So cool, I feel like I'm eating dessert for lunch, but this is that cacao chia pudding that I made with half a scoop. I made 2 servings of it, so I had one for breakfast this morning, and then this is the one that I showed you guys. It's got some of the cherries that are from the can in water that I blended in, and then some cacao powder, chia seeds that I had pre-soaked, and it's topped with that turmeric chai cacao powder, some more cherries, a few, like 4 of the vegan chocolate chips, and about, I don't know, a little drizzle of that natural peanut butter. So that looks delicious. Then I've got supplemental salad, saltines, and my apple, and my water, and this is my other lunch tote. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've got 2 lunch totes, but this is a Vera Bradley one I've had for years. It has a stain on it. I need to wash it, but I'm always afraid it'll lose its shape, so I haven't washed it yet. But well, hey guys, I just got back from work, and I stopped by Costco and Kroger to get my groceries for the week, so I'll show you guys a grocery haul. So first up from Costco, I mean, duh, like, do I even need to say? Hands up if you guessed this one. There she is, the 2.5 bag of spinach. And I also got 2 things of organic mushrooms, and of course some celery. And then I also buy these at Costco. So, all right, these are not like fantastic coffee, these Starbucks via Instants, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good for instant. And I take one of these with me to work instead of buying coffee on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, because I have access to boiling water, and the coffee around me is generally reprehensible. And I find Starbucks coffee in the actual Starbucks is A, expensive, and B, really variable in terms of the quality of just their plain coffee, which is what I like to drink. And this is at least consistent, is palatable, and I enjoy it. So that's all I got at Costco this week. Sadly, they were out of cauliflower rice. I don't know, maybe there is a shortage of riced cauliflower, not entirely sure. Now, my frequency of purchasing things from the bulk bin has not been such that it's triggered in my Cortex to purchase the reusable bulk bin bags, although I probably should, but I am considering them, so comment below on if you have any reusable bulk bin bags that you like. But I do reuse the Ziploc bags that they have at my Kroger several times. So I got some walnuts for 66 cents. Never, ever, ever buy the baggied walnuts from the baking section in your grocery store. Just go over to the bulk bin. I mean, This is far cheaper and you get a lot more for your money. I mean, I got exactly what I needed. Likewise, I got some organic Thompson raisins for only 39 cents here, just exactly what I needed. And I got some quinoa as well for a baking recipe for 22 cents. So that is a dealio. I don't cook with quinoa frequently, so I don't like to buy a big thing of it. And then I also picked up some more of these Enjoy Life vegan dark chocolate morsels for this particular recipe that I'm kind of contemplating. I've really been enjoying these. They've been on sale at my Kroger and they've also been on Ibotta. So I got $1 back on Ibotta from those. And yeah, excited for that. And then Ibotta had 25 cents back on any Envy apple. You guys know I like to take an apple in my lunch, so I got one Envy apple. And they also had 25 cents cash back any Jazz apple, so I got one Jazz apple. So I've got 2 apples for the corresponding lunches for next week. And then bell peppers happened to be on sale, so I picked up 1 red and 1 orange bell pepper. And then I got this week, it's zucchini season. So I got 8 zucchinis. Stoked for that. Don't these look nice? And I also got 8 cucumbers because it's likewise cucumber season. And I got an onion because I always need one of these in my life. Can't live without it. Almost finished with the one from last week. I got a 2-pound bag of carrots again. And then for my regular morning coffee, I got my Cafe Bustelo for my espresso. And I also picked up a little bit of formula, if you will, as I call it, because I do make my own nut milks. This I had a coupon for, and I like to buy, when I buy these boxed nut milks, I do kind of like to buy the coconut milk instead of, I like to buy the coconut or the cashew milks instead of the almond milk, because I find they add far less salt to these than they do to the almond milk for whatever reason. So I got the Simple Truth Organic coconut milk, just a little boxy doodle of it to have for emergency purposes. You guys know earlier this year I was like commenting about how I wanted to find some like lids for mason jars that I could put a straw in and drink out of. Well, Kroger came to my rescue in the clearance bin and had these on sale for $1. These little, one's a donut, how cute is that? And the other one, I don't know if you can see it, has cats on it. Here, I'll just hold it up here so you guys can see. Isn't that cute? So I got those. And because I'm almost through with my candle, I perused the candle section and I was in luck. My favorite Burt's Bees candles were on clearance this week. I love these. They're the Soy Candles, and I got 2 of the 6.5 ounce jars in the scent Farm Fresh Apple. I really like this fragrance. It's nice. And I love the Burt's Bees jars repurposed. I just really think aesthetically they're nice. You don't have to do anything crafty to them. You just take the label off, remove the wax. If you're ever curious how to remove wax from these, just go on Pinterest. You'll find instructions that are clear. So yeah, I got 2 of those, and that's everything I got this week. So yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff away and head into the gym, and I'll check in with you guys when I get out. Well, hey guys, as you recall this morning, I tried out the Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Gel, and I really do like these Biore sunscreens. I think both the Aqua Rich Watery Gel and the Watery Essence, they're very similar, and I think they're really nice. They go on really nicely. They're easy to reapply. I do wish the bottles were a little more substantial, however, because the one that I used, I've already used up quite quickly, but I really like them, and they offer a 4+ UVA protection factor on the grading, which I discussed last week, which is quite good. Likewise, I really like the Nivea water watery gel that I also tried out. That gives you a 3+ for UVA protection. So they're both very good, slightly higher with the Biore ones. For me to say which of the three is different in terms of what kind of skin type, honestly, I feel like they're not substantially different. This is slightly thicker than the Watery Essence and the Nivea. The Nivea and the Watery Essence are very, very similar in my opinion. But I think they're all great, and I think the people who would like these the most are those who find that American chemical sunscreens burn or sting too much, and or are bothered by how the physical sunscreens don't blend in as easily. Now, a sunscreen that I tried out yesterday also and did not care for, and cannot understand why any of you, I can't think of anybody who might like this based on the sort of problems you guys have verbalized with certain sunscreens. This is the Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protection Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 50+, 4-face water resistant sunscreen wet force. Okay, so as far as, here, I'll just hold it up for you guys. Can you see that? It's a tiny tube. I'll list it down below. As far as sun protection, this is great, no doubt about it. It's got zinc titanium dioxide in it, and some physical and some chemical filters, octinoxate and octocrylene. I believe this is a great sunscreen for like a day at the water park on your face. However, its main limitation to me is the fact that it is so heavily fragranced. I could not stand having this on my face. It is quite strong. It is quite a strong fragrance. Secondly, the thing about it that I don't think is going to be appealing to anyone is the titanium dioxide in this is so thick and not microsized as far as I can tell, which you might like, but it leaves such a white film. I mean, even, you know, I'm pretty, you know, cool with the white film, but even I was like, I'm starting to look like a tub of CeraVe here with this on. So you know, I can't say that I would necessarily recommend this unless you are somebody who burns incredibly easily, you know, and doesn't mind the film, and you want a really strong protection on your face. But this is so darn expensive. You can find drugstore sunscreens that offer this level of protection equally efficacious for a fraction of the price. So as far as like a cosmetically elegant, cost-worthy, high-end sunscreen, I really don't see what the selling point is here with this Shiseido one at all. This is the American Shiseido, not the, you know, it's not true like Asian skincare. I still have to try out the actual Japanese Shiseido sunscreen that I've got. So I'm excited to see how the two compare. But this one I honestly cannot recommend to anybody. You know, the coverage is great, but no different than a great drugstore sunscreen, honestly, that has these filters and mineral components. And the antioxidant claim, guys, on anything is just, it's just not trustworthy. Antioxidants applied to the skin, they're really just not stable, and studies of sunscreens containing antioxidants that have been done, for the most part, they don't possess any true antioxidant activity. So that is largely a marketing gimmick. So yeah, I mean, if you have this and like it, please use it up. Good sun protection, but not one I would recommend anybody go out and spend money on, honestly, given the caveats I just mentioned. Now, I talked about this morning how I'm really enjoying trying out the double cleanse method, and I really enjoy it a lot. My favorite so far has to be the Hada Labo cleansing oil. I simply find that it's easiest to use of all of them, especially taking the mascara off, just because it's liquidy. But I've been trying out the All Clean Balm by Hamish, and also really liking that. I also tried out the Purity Clean for Sensitive Skin by Banilico, and I like that one too. As far as I can tell, the Banilico one and this one are pretty similar. They both have a similar level of fragrance, which is, I would say, low, but detectable. So if you're bothered by fragrance, you won't like it. And they both kind of have a lid type thing with a little scoopy doodle in it, and then the lid lifts right out. And then you can see how this one, like I showed with the All Clean Balm, kind of looks, you know, like Crisco more or less. But I'm enjoying that, and I found that this did a good job taking that thick titanium dioxide sunscreen off that I tried out yesterday, and I used it again and like it very much. So I just wanted to update you guys on those sunscreen try-ons, first impressions, thoughts, and the oil cleansing method. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog today, guys. I'm going to conclude it here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.